Hi, Jeremy from MathomBooks here. Shouldn't books change us? Shouldn't books make us better people? Shouldn't we be different people at the end of a book than we were when we started the book? Why is it we can read a book like Into the Wild by John Krakauer and feel so inspired to go on that road trip, to travel the world, and yet summer comes and we don't go on that road trip? We don't travel the world. Why is it that the average person never leaves more than a 50-mile radius from where they were born their entire life? Shouldn't that book change us? George R.R. Martin, in his book Dance of Dragons, has a character that says the following line: "The man who reads books lives 1,000 lives. The man who doesn't read lives but one." Is that true? Are we living more lives because we get to experience all these other things? And if it is true, why doesn't it change us? How can we read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, be moved to tears, think of people we've known with cancer, and say to ourselves, I'm going to do something, I'm going to make a difference, I want to go maybe volunteer at a hospital, or I'm going to call my aunt who has cancer? How come we never do? How come we don't go down to that hospital? How come we don't sign up to volunteer? How come we don't even call that aunt? Shouldn't that book change us? The question maybe is this: is awareness enough? Yes, books make us aware. We see a life lived out of a backpack, basically, in Into the Wild. We see a life affected by terminal cancer. 2 lives, really, in The Fault of Our Stars. And yet, the awareness isn't enough to change us. Why not? What's going on? How is it we can read a book like Stephen Chbosky's The Perks of Being a Wallflower and see how Charlie is treated and think, I'm not going to do that, I don't want to be a bully. But the next time we're in class and someone's made fun of, we're laughing right along with everybody else? Why? How come The Perks of Being a Wallflower didn't change us? These are the questions I want to pose to you guys. Is awareness enough? Does reading books make us live more lives? Is George R.R. Martin's quote correct? Does the man who reads books live 1,000 lives? Or do we just feel like we do, but really we're not participating as Charlie is told to in Perks of Being a Wallflower? What's our problem? How come we didn't go on that road trip after reading Into the Wild? Shouldn't we be different people at the end of the book than we were at the beginning of the book? Please leave me your comments, do a video response. I want to hear your thoughts, I want to hear your feelings. Am I just missing something? What's the story here? What's the answer? I really want to know.